Okay, today is Sunday and it is about 63, 64 degrees and it's raining and not pleasant weather. However, I have things that I need to do. Yesterday, Saturday, was beautiful. Can you guys hear the rain? Was beautiful, sunny like summer type sunny. And I woke up, got ready, had food. At like 10 o'clock, I got so sleepy. I was like, okay, I'll just set an alarm and I'll take a nap for like a couple hours. Nope, 4 hours later I wake up and I'm like, crap. But you know, it's still 2 p.m., which means it's still kind of early and I can still get stuff done. But then I kind of like dawdle, is that the word? And there were like sales that I wanted to shop. Like obviously I wanted to like see what I wanted to get for the VIB sale. The first day that it started, I picked up the Natasha Denona Star palette and one of the Huda Beauty minis in warm brown, and those are the only two things I got. And then I was like, okay, start looking at that. And then I randomly checked my phone and the iBotta app, which I talked about with you guys before, had like 20% cash back for Ulta, which doesn't matter for me because I can't shop online, but for Ulta, Walmart, Target, Jet.com, like so many retailers, Charlotte Russe, like just tons. Now the only difference is what I guess I want to share with you guys about the app is when you use Ebates or Mr. Rebates and you shop online, like on your computer, I don't think there's a cap for the cash back, but I do think with iBotta, you have to check. iBotta is an app on your phone and you use your phone to shop. So the last time I checked, I got a really good deal on this new camera. I got like $100 off. So it was 20% cash back, but they capped it at $100. So this time I forgot to look at that and I made a purchase through Jet.com because it was 20%. And I picked up a pair of boots. It was like maybe $140-ish the purchase, and I thought I would get, you know, 20% of that. And then iBotta sent me this notification like fairly immediately saying, okay, you have just earned $20. I was like, $20? It should be so much more than that. But there's fine print. So every time you shop through iBotta, definitely check to see the cap, because most of the 20% cash back was capped at a $20 maximum. Was that really long-winded? But I just wanted you guys to know in case you guys haven't started using the app for cash back yet, because you know, I haven't really been either. Like the first time I used it was to get the camera. Before that, I've just only been using it in store, you know, like Target, Ulta, CVS, that kind of thing. Okay. That was annoying. Ulta is closed. My Ulta. I don't know. I'm pretty sure all the other Ultas might be open. What in the... What? Oh, so it's like, it's raining and it's gross out and I'm like, you know when people are kind of rude and like, there's like 3 people clearly by the door who work there. They're doing something. It must be like preparing for the holidays or something. And I'm just like walking up and I'm like, I can't see, like there aren't very many lights on. Like, you know, like the whole store isn't lit. And it's like no one looks at me, you know what I mean? Like, they're all like, oh, all of a sudden everyone is facing one direction. I don't know. You know, people are rude. I really don't understand people. Okay, so now I really need to get my conditioner. My hair mask. So where should that be? Where should I be getting this? I guess I could go to another Ulta, but the other Ulta's like half hour away, like 25 minutes. Oh. Okay, so TJ Maxx was closed. Not closed, like their lights were kind of on. I feel like, did people lose electricity? Like, oh, you guys can see all the powder in my hair. You know, like every time I do my makeup, I'm sure a lot of you guys will like this if you have like darker hair. You're like, oh, I have to go through and make sure I like swish away all the powder in my hair. But then you don't. And then you look a little not cute in person. Okay, yeah, I feel like some stores have electricity and some stores don't. Okay, I figured it out. Well, I didn't figure it out. It was very obvious after a certain point. So, daylight saving time. has completely confused like everybody in my city, not just me. So Ulta doesn't open till 11, but I got there at like, I guess 10ish, so I don't know. Everyone probably just started their day earlier. And then that's why like it wasn't, like there were people there, but like they were just, you know, arranging the store. And then, but you know what? They were still like, I'm still there. They still like completely ignored me and let me be awkward. And maybe that's like not a big deal to some people, but like, I like hate seeing people awkward. Like, okay, at Aldi, like maybe like, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. I was in the checkout line. The woman behind me she was putting her stuff on the conveyor belt, and her whole container of raspberries just like flew open and they were all over the floor. Like, I'm the person that will go help. Like, I like found like a box, and then I found like a piece of cardboard, and I helped her kind of like sweep everything into like, you know, and you know what I mean? Like, if I see someone in an awkward position, like I will like join your awkwardness. Like I will try to, or like mitigate the awkwardness. So there's like, you know what I mean? Like if you're really, really far away from me, like if I see something from across the street, I mean, I don't know if I can, you know, usually there will be someone who is closer that will help. I mean, I'm not the only person that helps people, but like, you know what, do you know, okay, whatever. So what can I say? So I went back to Ulta after I realized what was going on. So I got my hair mask. This, I love this, the Ava NYC. It's so good, like it's so good for my hair. And then to use the 15 coupon, you know, it's like $3.50 off 15. This was only $14.99, so I couldn't use the coupon. So I picked up the Ecotools Perfecting Blender Duo. So there's two sponges here, got a bigger one and a smaller one, and they're like cut, you know, like they're tapered. There's like a flat side. So we'll see if these are good. I heard this one's good, Flower Beauty. I mean, the Ulta ones are good. I've used those before. And then L'Oreal, I heard has a good one. But the thing is many of the non-beauty blender sponges I've used, there haven't been very many I wanted to buy again. The Real Techniques little like miracle complexion sponges, that I've repurchased. Like, but beyond that, I haven't, you know. Okay. So then, okay, yeah, so I had a coupon, but this is what you do. Off of iBotta, I wish it was buy one, get one half off, because when the Ava NYC is buy one, get one half off, and then you can use the Ulta coupon, and then iBotta, they always have like $3 cash back, so it's like $6 back. Okay, so on the app, you have Ulta, and here's like my product, and it's $3 back. So what you do is you just redeem and you take a picture of it. Where can I do that? Okay, we're doing it like this. Okay, so the picture is on there, and then that's the one I want. Oh, okay, so after you do the picture, you have to scan the barcode on your item like that. And then you get like a little check mark by the item that you purchased. And then you just get a notification that says $3 will be added to your account in 24 hours. It's usually sooner than that actually, but anyway, so what else did I want to share with you? Okay, so at Target, I got the Veggie Made Zucchini Lentil Pasta again. I have 4 of these. This is my lunch all week, so there's that. Just not much to share with you guys. You guys remember these lemon cups from last week that I showed you from Aldi? I've had one already. Very good. Okay, so just how pretty, right? Imagine having like a dinner party, like a more casual dinner party, and having these. I mean, I'm not a dinner party person. I don't know enough people party of one. But I think those are orange. I can't tell. They taste very orangey, these little peel. But it's so good. It's just almost too sweet, but not too sweet. So I would recommend this. I'm gonna go look at the other flavors. There was like, I remember some kind of chocolate one, but I don't know. I can't imagine it being better than the lemon. So, going to the chiropractor. It is Monday. We have no internet at work, which is a little stressful right now. So when I get back, I'm gonna have to figure that out. I think it's an AT&T issue. We had a storm last night, A lot of people lost power. I did not, surprisingly, because I always lose power when no one else is losing power. So I think it's an AT&T thing and not an equipment thing. Okay, I want to share my Sephora VIB sale haul with you. I didn't get that much, and this is only the first part of the sale. Right now, the second part is going on. Okay, first of all, I picked up the Elizabeth and James Warm Edition. So you get 3 of their scents in their roller balls, which is unfortunate because I don't know, I think we all like sprays. You get like a much better, I don't know, overall scent profile going on along the body. Okay, so I had a sample of the Amethyst, which is this purple one, and I loved it. I've been wearing it a lot. 1 spray, good to go. You smell great for the rest of the day. Sometimes when I do 2 sprays, I regret it because I'm just like, I know that this is so strong. Like, I don't feel like I should be able to be smelling myself the whole day because that means everyone else can smell it even more, and I don't want to, like, you know, offend people. So I also love Nirvana Black, which I have a bottle of, and then the bourbon smells oddly similar to the Amethyst. It obviously has more of like that bourbony base versus this one has much more of a tobacco-y base. They're all good, and the reasoning for this is I was gonna just get the roller ball of the Amethyst. It was 10 milliliters for $28, which I was like, okay, you know, in general, if you don't know that you're going to, at least for me, be that obsessed with a fragrance for that long, get a roller ball, get you through a season. This happens to me every single winter. I become kind of obsessed with like a very smoky, deep scent. And then obviously once like spring rolls around, like I'll still wear it a little bit, but then once summer hits, I just don't do those scents anymore, like most people. So I wanted to get a roller ball. These each have 7 milliliters, and it was also $28. So I was like, obviously. They have another one. I'll link both of them because if you're not into the smoky warm scents, they have one that's like lighter. I think there's like the rose and the white. Is it French gray? I don't know, but very, very good deal. I have 2 items from Natasha Denona. This is the Natasha Denona. I figured it was a good time to try this brand. I haven't tried anything from her before. It's the Oliver Glow in shade 1. You get 10 grams of product. Here's the thing with Natasha Denona. Just look at how much product you're getting. You're getting a lot more, and the products are great. This is in the lightest shade. Looks like that. I don't know how to describe this. It is a powder, but it's not really shimmery or metallic, but it's, do you see that? But it's really beautiful. Like, wow. So like I said, this was the first part of the sale. Right now, the second part's going on. I'll tell you what's in my cart as I go through this. I basically picked up the other 2 shades in this. I'm really hoping that the darkest one or even the medium one will work as a bronzer. Either way, these powders are so awesome. I'm just very, very into them. I have it as my highlight today. Do you see? It's just really pretty. I put it on really heavily over the lips, but the thing with me and lip highlighter is because my lips kind of do like a this thing. You apply the highlighter and like I have to be in like really awkward positions for you to see it, but like it's there. Also from Natasha Denona, I got the Star Palette. I haven't decided how I feel about it yet. I've had all these products for about a week. About a week? Yeah, I've had them for about a week. No, totally lying. Like 3 days. At this point in time, it wasn't about should I get a Natasha Denona palette, it was which one should I get. So I looked at the Sunset and I was like, okay, that's like all those warm tones. Don't wear those every day. Also have a lot of palettes with those colors in it. And then it was looking at the Lila palette, no, Lila palette. And I was like, I love purples, but there's a lot more purple pink versus like kind of purple red, and purple red's more what I go for. I like burgundy type shades. So I was like, I'll just get the Star palette because it does have kind of warm tones and cool tones. These 2 shades, I was like, okay, this will kind of satisfy whatever I was looking for in the Lila, and then this is like more warmer tones. Now, this is what I have to say. Actually, I have this on today. This color right here is what I have on all over the lid and on the lower lash line. And then in the crease, I have stuff from this palette, this Hooda palette, which I'll share with you. Hooda, I think that's how she pronounces it. There's one, two, no, let me start over. 1, 2, 3 kind of glittery shades, and then the rest are kind of like shimmery and metallic, and then obviously you can see which ones are matte. I'm enjoying this palette right now, and I went into the sale with like a $100 gift card, so I like to think that it all went to this, so I didn't really pay full price for this, but, and obviously, you know, 20%, but I'm enjoying it. We'll see if I continue to love it. Every look that I've done so far with this, I've liked, and I've liked the performance of almost all of these shadows. These two, which are what I was hoping would be like more intense, like, you know, I mean, Viseart just does really fantastic mattes, but these two I tend to just use in the outer corner. They look really beautiful and they're buildable, but they don't have like that pow pigmentation that you would expect, because I don't, it's like Natasha Denona, you're like, you keep hearing about the pigmentation, and it's definitely there for a lot of the shades, but just in this specific palette, these two just did not do what I thought they would do. I love this. I feel like I should be getting a backup of this. This is the Burberry Cat Eyeliner. So it's made in Japan, like the Tom Ford. Whenever I look at, you know, bougie line items, I have to look at the amount that I'm getting. So you get 0.5 milliliter of product, which is standard, because I checked all my other ones. It's anywhere from between 0.5 milliliter to 0.55. And then sometimes when you get certain eyeliners and you're like, why? It's like 0.2, 0.3, and you feel very like offended. I'm like, really? It better be like drugstore pricing. Anyway, this is a brand new obsession. Like I said, I feel like I want to get another one. It is, I like it more than the Tom Ford. The Tom Ford one is also Japanese made, but the Tom Ford one, the thing with a lot of more luxe items, or even not luxe items, they add weight to the product to give it that feel. And I think Tom Ford definitely did that with their packaging. This is super lightweight, like glides. This is what it looks like. The tip, super fine, super beautiful. Like look at this. Not very many liners can you just go in and just draw like that, okay? This, no matter what angle, sorry, camera, no matter what angle you're holding it at, there is liquid. It is fluid. It is, okay, let's try not to swear. It is fantastic. I am obsessed. And then as a bonus, on the other end, you get an eyeshadow. And sometimes you're like, oh, it's so stupid, eyeshadows, but this shadow is like really pretty. It's kind of like this khaki green, which I'm totally into. It's like a black and green. You can call it a lot of different things, antiqued khaki. There's a swatch of it. Okay, I'm sorry, it looks really black there, but it actually has like little tiny sparkles. I'm not saying it's the selling point, but it's like an added bonus if you just have this with you and you want to do a little more than just liner. So good. Brush tip. So highly recommend. At first I was like, oh, I'm just gonna try it because I was interested in it and I had seen like good reviews on it. But then I was like, it's not gonna be as good as something less expensive. This is so good. I think it's $38. And I have another one saved in my loves list. Should I like thinking I'm gonna pick up another one. I mean, the style is still until Monday, so really love this. I got the Kat Von D Locket Edge concealer brush because I thought it would be similar to the Marc Jacobs, but it's, you know, cheaper. They're totally different brushes. So the Marc Jacobs is this one, and it is tapered, and their foundation brush is the exact same. This one you can see is totally different. It's like thicker, it's like flat edge, but it's like tapered on both sides. I love this. I put the Locket Edge foundation brush in my loves list too because I'm thinking about it, because I started using it today. I've been using it every day since I got it. And at first I was just kind of using it on the under eyes, but then I started using it just to kind of like apply concealer and like more like added foundation to certain areas of my face, and I just love the way it looks. Of course, these kind of tapered handles are always nice. I like, they feel nice. For me, the weight of items is quite important. It makes a big difference in whether or not I enjoy using the product, whether it be a brush or an eyeliner. But I don't know, I like the way this holds. Like, you know, you can get in there really nicely. You can get around the nose. You know, I feel like the nose area is a very tricky area. Everyone's nose shape is different, and a lot of people miss getting foundation and or concealer around the crevices. It's just, you just miss it because you focus kind of like on the big picture face, but you kind of sometimes will neglect those little tiny areas that can make a huge difference in making your makeup look really great. Why does my hair look like this? Ugh. I feel so like, yeah, obviously we're like in pajamas. That's why it looks kind of messy, but recommend. Also, lastly, the Giorgio Armani Ecstasy Shine. I picked up shade 101. It's what I have on the lips today. I actually have a lot of the colors on today. Oh, I have to show this too. Okay, so this is what I have on. I have MAC Strip Down as a lip liner. I'm a sucker for anything that feels like a lip balm. There's like a couple more shades that I would be interested in, but love, 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 love. So that's Nude 101. There's like Silencio Brown, like a brown shade, and maybe like a, they don't have like a peachy shade. They have like a coral. I don't know. Next month. Next month they do like, you know, you get like $20 or $25 off of a purchase, right? And then I have another $100 gift card coming. So I'm kind of like saving other items for later. And then lastly is this Huda Beauty Warm Browns. I like this. You get 10 grams of product. Super, super awesome for $27 plus the discount. I've already picked up the mauve and the smoky. Now, I've never tried any of the Huda Beauty eyeshadows before. And the difference from what I've read is that these are made in China, whereas her larger palettes are made in Italy. I like this though. Like the mattes are not super pigmented. Like if you see swatches online and they look really pigmented, here's the thing. You can't trust swatches anymore. It's just a mess. I feel like I understand like the concept of makeup porn and having really beautiful pictures, but I don't know. There's very few swatches you can trust, and I just kind of wait for reviews on like blogs because I don't even want to get into it. Okay, so this color in here, this is amazing. It's like one of those like really soft metallic colors that are just like insanely beautiful. And then the rest are mattes, and I love all of the tones. Like these are like really beautiful tones. Like I used this shade in the crease today, like on the outer V, just to make it a little brighter, because the color I use from the Natasha Denona palette is quite cool toned and warm, or cool toned and brown, whereas this is like very bright and a little bit neon. So that's what you see on like the outer edge. I don't have any smoke on the bottom. Like I do, but I don't, and it's not really showing up on camera that well. I feel like I need a little more before I leave the house today. I have a lot of things that need to happen today. So I would recommend this for the price. I don't know if she had marketed this out and like was charging $40 for it, I would be like, no. But at $27 and 10 grams of product and colors that are totally workable, super obviously travel friendly, I'm about it. So I picked up the other two. So basically the second haul is like all of the same stuff, but like in different tones. So, I had such, like, not horrible, but like such specific cravings like a couple days ago. Okay, you know how usually when you get your period, you're like, you just want bad food? Mine was like, oh, I should have showed you guys some sunglasses. Oh, crap. Okay, because today's like kind of sunny. Okay, so why did I do that? I was like, I want stuffed crust pizza with like double cheese and fries with cheese and like a Starbucks Frappuccino. Like I didn't care. Well, I do care. Actually, I haven't tried any of the holiday flavors. Or haven't gotten any. I haven't gotten like a peppermint mocha. I haven't gotten, what is it? They have a new one. Is it creme brulee a new one? I also want the chestnut praline. I remember liking that, or was that a different praline one they came out with? Anyway, I want one of those. I want like a Costco tiramisu. Like I was just like, I want all these things. And then, so you know when you get your period, like say overnight or something, or like the day before or the day of, it just kind of hits you, right? So I sleep on my back. Like I literally don't move. Like I'm like a mummy in a coffin. Like a mummy in a, yeah. So I like roll over in the morning and I'm like, it felt like I got punched in the stomach. And then like, you know, when your head feels like really heavy, it was like a magnet was just like, I don't know, dragged my head down back into the bed. It was very like jarring and dramatic, clearly. I have packages to share with you guys. All those iBotta like cashback, 20% cashback orders that I had made on like Thrive Market. What else did I buy from? Jet.com, Target. What else? Why do I feel like I bought? Anyway, all the packages came and I have to like share them with you because some of the things are really good. And I got first part of my Sephora order yesterday, and I think the second part is coming today, so we'll just like do it all together. Oh god. You know when you're like in the car and your nose is itchy and you really just want to stick your finger up your nose, but that's just, you don't know who might be randomly glancing in your direction, so you're like, let me just act like it's just a tiny sniffle or something, but really you just want to like, you know. Okay. So I'm going to be in Texas for a week. Not this week, not next week, but the week after. So the week of Thanksgiving. If you guys have been following, my sister is getting married, so I'm gonna go down there and it's gonna be, I'm gonna dye her hair, cut her hair. We've already worked out some makeup, but I really want to try some other things. I kind of want to use Tarte Shape Tape as her foundation because I think it'll look really good. Sorry, that was like an abrupt pull. I got a little like paranoid because like, you know, like when you're driving, I guess unless you vlog, you don't understand this, but like when you're driving and like there's like a lot of lanes and there's like a lot of traffic and everyone's just kind of sitting and you're just like, what if someone sees that there's a camera in front of me? I always like, I tell myself like they'll just think it's a GPS, but this clearly does not look like a GPS, so yeah. What do you guys take when you get your period? Like I only take something the day of. I take 2 Aleve. I love Aleve. I know actually 2 Aleve is like a lot of Aleve to be taking, but it works, guys. You pop 2 Aleve and you're like good to go. Like you can function. Like you'll be a little tired obviously, but like it works. So, and I've never tried any of those pills that are made for your period, you know, like Midol and you know, that are made for that time. I don't know, let me know what you guys take. Okay, so guys, these glasses. So I love the DIFF Becky glasses and you see me wear them in gold a lot. And I was at Dillard's and they had all of the different colors. And I've tried these on and I was like, oh, I love these. These are the blue ones. How amazing, right? Do we not love it? And I was like, and I love the contrast with my hair. Amazing. So they also have them in like a pink lens, but that didn't look good on me for some reason. So this one and the gold are like awesome. And I don't really do like a color that often, but I'm like, this style is amazing. Guys, it's so beautiful out fall. Like literally the leaves are falling. I can't, oh, it's so beautiful. Okay. And then they also have a pair of these that have a black frame. And then the lens kind of like flash like a blue and like a almost like a peachy color. Yeah, those are kind of cool too. Oh, so the reason I picked them up was I had gone to Dillard's and I had them in my mind, I'm gonna get the blue ones. And then I was on Facebook and Demi Lovato has a coupon code with DIFF. If it's still valid, I'm gonna link it below. It was like 30% off. So if you get them off of Nordstrom, I mean, you don't pay shipping, right? Because it's Nordstrom and you can easily return them if you like are second guessing them. I guess Dillard's sells them too, but I don't know. I'm just not a really big fan of Dillard's when it comes to like purchasing. It's just like annoying to me. But on the DIFF website, you can get 30% off, but you pay like $3 shipping, which is totally like whatever, because at that point you save 30%. So nice, right? Like they don't even, oh, I love them. Okay, so I talked about the iBotta app earlier, and a lot of the packages have come in. His hair is weird, I know. This is not cute hair. I don't know, guys. Why am I doing this? Also, I know my camera looks like I am so far down. Like, it looks like I'm like here, but I'm not even kidding. Do you see this? This is where the lens is. Like, we are at like lip level. So I am not sure why I look so down. Like, you know when people film from really high up, which is always a little weird for me, but I feel like this is what it looks like. Or is it like the way the wall is? Is it the way I have my camera? Whatever. So one of the 20% cashback things like last weekend was like from Target. So you have the iBotta app on your phone, you click it, it takes you to Target. The same way all cashback websites work, but you do it on your phone. So I was like, okay, I've had this sitting in my cart for forever and I don't know why, because you know, if you have a Target card, it's free shipping, right? So it's just sitting there, and I just haven't purchased it yet, but I have 1 bar left. This is the Tone Bar Soap. This is what I use to clean my brushes, beauty blenders, everything. On Target site, you get 6 bars for $3.99. Super awesome. Also, free shipping. Also, the 5% from using your Target card. Also, 20% cash back. And then this is something I have been wanting to try for a really long time. You know how there's just items that you really want to try, but you're just like, I don't know if I want to put the purchase in or not, and you're just like, This is the Well People Bio Brightener Invisible Powder. This stuff, anything that you've heard about it, I know I say this about powders all the time, but as far as a like translucent universal setting powder, get this. La Mer, La Prairie, those are good. This is great. After using this, I'm just like, however, I still stand by my Charlotte Tilbury, because that is in its own class for like powders with like color to it, like pigment to it. But as far as like a colorless powder, this is the one. When I first applied this, I was like, wait, did I get any on my brush at all? And I was like, no, I did. I at first was just kind of setting my under eyes with it in my T-zone, but I've started setting like all of it, like my whole face. I don't know how to show this in real time on camera so that you can see how undetectable it just doesn't. I don't know, just get some try. I know I've shared my Sephora VIB sale haul with you in this video. Forget that. Those are great if you want to like shop that sale. If you buy anything from this video, buy this. This is it. Okay, so I also did Thrive Market. I always see ads for this and I always avoid it because like it's what do you call it? There's a $60 membership fee, but like your first month is free and you can cancel, which is what I ended up doing. But the iBotta app had 10% cash back for this. And then on top of that, I think when you're a new customer, you get 25% off and free shipping. So I was like, I'm down for that because why? Snacks. And I was gonna do an unboxing, but it's snacks, guys. I ate them all. So no, let's be professional. I already opened this so I could test the products to review them for you, right? That's what it is? Okay. I got the Ocean's Halo Seaweed Snack. This is in the Maui Onion. The first time I ever had this, I had visited my sister in Texas, in Austin, and her Costco had this. And I was like, okay, oh my God, so good. So good. No, wait, what was it? Pittsburgh. Regardless, my Costco doesn't have it. So I got one of these. There might be more hanging out there. They come in these really nice boxes. They're like divided. They're packaged perfectly. Like, wow. Okay. Then we have 2 bags of the Inca corn. I already tried one. Very good. I think I like these better than the ones at Trader Joe's. The Trader Joe's ones are really salty to me. So I'm really into this. Got 2 bags of that. Another box of the Halo, Ocean's Halo. I got this vegan jerky. It's the maple bacon flavor. I'm not vegan, but I wanted to try it and it is really good. Like, it tastes very similar to, if you go to like Chinese groceries, at least around me, like they have tons of like soy/tofu made jerky. Jerky is kind of like a big deal, at least in Chinese culture. Like we have so many different kinds, beef, pork, and then there's like super spicy ones, there's really sweet ones. I love the sweet pork ones. So I wanted to try, I got a whole bunch. Now these are not cheap. If you go onto like Amazon, they're like $8 for this like 3-ounce bag or whatever. And people are like, oh, you know, I eat the whole bag at once. I don't do that. I am like, okay, here's the thing. I've talked about this before. I snack a lot, but I have like, I don't know, 3 bites of it and then I'm satisfied. So it's not like, but I'm snacking a lot though. But I take small portions. I don't know if that makes a difference. These are good. But yeah, I think these ended up being only like $3-ish a pack versus like $8 from what I've seen. They can be quite expensive. I have this banza shells made from chickpeas. You guys know I'm always trying to like have pasta but not have it be carb loaded. I think, what magazine was I reading? I think it was like Shape, and like Kristen Bell was talking about this pasta, and I was like, oh, let me grab some. So I grabbed 6 boxes of it. I mean, I like pasta. Okay, so that's that box. Okay, we have another box of this. I was basically just trying to get like, I was trying to make up to a certain threshold. Was it like $75? I think I was trying to make it up to $75 so I could get the 25% off. Yeah. Okay. These are things I've already tried. This is the maple bacon flavored kettle chips from, oh, Kettle brand. I have 2 more bags. This is good. I'm not obsessed with it. Am I mad that I have like 2 more bags? Not really. Like, it's good. I don't regret it. And it has this picture of like pancakes and butter and bacon. And this is what I'm gonna tell you. It tastes like if you, I hope this doesn't sound gross, but like the aftertaste, like after you've had pancakes and, you know, and maple syrup and bacon, like after you've had that kind of a breakfast, what it kind of tastes like afterwards. And it's not gross, not gross at all. And they're also just slightly saltier than I would prefer, so I go through it pretty slowly. Okay. This is the Jackson's Honest Purple Heirloom Potato Chips cooked in coconut oil. You can definitely taste that these were cooked in coconut oil. I'm not super like obsessed with them, but I mean, I'll have them. And they, without seeing them, if you were to just give me these blindfolded, I would know that they were purple potatoes. Like, they really taste like legit. I mean, obviously they are, but you know how sometimes things just don't translate, or they lose the essence during cooking? Where is this? Okay, well, I guess, okay. Now this, what is the brand? Plant Snacks Cheddar Cassava Crunch. These are fantastic. I got 2 bags. This one is almost done. So, this is what they look like. Now, this is what I think it is. Imagine Cheetos that have been like pounded and then like reshaped into this shape, and then a little bit like of a tortilla texture. And then it tastes like cheddar. But then they do this other random alternative element of sesame seeds. It is so good. So good. I mean, just, I don't know. And the thing is, when I was browsing this site, I was like, these are all the snacks that I often see at TJ Maxx that I'm just like, I'm not really sure about. Obviously with the discount, with the 10% cash back and the 25% off, like everything was significantly cheaper than I would find it at TJ Maxx. And even TJ Maxx is not that expensive. It's like $3 to $4 for any of these snacks there, but these all were like less than that. So good. I'm trying to see if I'm missing anything. No. So clearly I'm good on snacks for a while. You probably won't be seeing me buying any snacks in the near future because we are so good for now, for like at least 2 or 3 weeks. Okay, lastly, also from my like iBotta shopping trip, jet.com, I bought a pair of boots that came in like damaged, so I rebought them directly from the retailer's website, which I'll share with you later. But I have 2 24 cases of San Pellegrino. I have the lemon, which I love. This is a flavor I haven't tried before. It's the prickly pear and orange. Guys, it is delicious. So basically, I think these are on the website for around $12 or $13. On the jet.com website, I'll link it below and I'll like give you the coupon code. You get an additional 20% off with the code. And then on top of that, 20% cash back from the iBotta app. I was just like, I don't even drink soda, guys. Like, I really don't. But I was like craving it lately. Here's the thing. You know what it is? When I'm stressed out, you know, a lot of people like to drink alcohol. I sit there at work and I'm like, I really want to go home and I want some Coke. Like, I don't know. I'm like a child. I want carbonated beverages when I'm stressed out. So both. So good. I've tried a lot of the brands or a lot of the flavors from San Pellegrino, and these 2 are probably my favorite. The blood orange is pretty good, but like iced this. Wow, who would, yum.